Welcome back, everybody. My name is Simone. I am a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we are playing some absolutely terrible, terrible settings. This game is Simple World Progressive Capitals. This is awful. And it's Blizzard's on. It is a 6-player game with Blizzard's on. We are playing with, what is this? 339 plus 8. 17 territories for 6 players. I have 2 territories. Yellow Cap's next to me. Oh my god. I mean, obviously this is going to be my capital here. This is so scuffed. This is one of the most scuffed games I think I will ever play in the game of Risk. I will be capping right next to yellow. Especially because I'm guaranteed to be next to somebody, right? So we're going to lose our 8 probably on turn 1. There's no way yellow rolls me here. But yellow, if he tries to take a card... This is the issue, is people might try to take cards on turn 1. I have an attack on this 4 here. Like, if people attack off of their capitals. I actually think me only having 2 territories... I'm the only player with 2 territories. Everybody else had 3, but we all get the same number of troops at the beginning of the game. So I had 20 troops split between these. Everybody else, like we saw 9 and 4, so it means yellow had another territory that was 7 somewhere. We saw this was 9. This was 9 from blue and pink, so they had stuff elsewhere. Yeah, so blue attacks. Blue has to waste material. I'm actually think being in the 6th position on these settings is probably the best. If pink doesn't hit my 8 here, I'm actually going to... Oh, don't fortify that back. All right, well, I might be able to salvage some of my material. But yeah, I just got done playing an Alcatraz game where the player who was going to win bought it out, and the guy who ended up winning was the player who went immediately after him, which I just think is kind of a silly way to have the game play out. I'm not crazy about that, so unfortunately that's the way that cookie crumbled. Now we have an interesting play where hopefully pink doesn't hit my 8. Hopefully he hits the 4. I do apologize, everybody. I still have my cough just a little bit, so trying to deal with that. I'm going to take the best guaranteed roll I can get here. We're going to have a similar play, hopefully, to pink here, where all of our material is kind of collectively together. I do apologize to blue, but you moved your material off here, so you are going to lose it. It is my best take. There's 4. We have a blank red spot there. Now we've got a 25 cap, probably the largest cap on the game. But we did get 8 troops to begin with there, so we kind of lost net 1 if you think about it. So if we had 20 here, 28 is where I would expect to be. So I have a cough, so I have to keep muting. I do apologize. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I am expecting nothing. 0 expectations for this game. Card blocking or just letting players get weak is very plausible. Blue seems to be attacking... did he attack more than once? I'm not sure. So, excuse me. Based off of what we know, obviously pink is right here. Is yellow going to try to pull his material in, or is he going to make me attack? Oh, yellow has bought it already. Okay, in that case, if red doesn't know where yellow's cap is, this might be a free cap. Double caps in this mode are, I think, pretty insane. But maybe red tries to make a move on it. I don't know if it's in my best interest to try to take it, though. I could lose quite a bit. See how my purple's going to hit me here, right? Or pink, I mean. No, pink doesn't even hit me, so he might not know that this has been taken. Man, what? It's got to be worth the risk, right? We lost 12. All right. Hopefully nobody comes and takes a peek. That was a terrible roll. I maybe should not have taken it. I should have waited until it brought more off. Blue has someone's cap as well, or does he have a +2? Blue might have South America? So Blue either has South America or he also has someone's cap. Anybody else botted? Is White botted? Nope. So because I have the Joker here, I think I just take once more. And then I sit tight. But this game is scuffed. Let's take a look at the players we've got in the game. The white player from Australia is General Schultz. They are in the first position. The blue player, PF Chaos from the United States, in the second position. The yellow player, Torpid Dream from Canada, is in the third position. The red player, Sumner Ness and Borer from Australia, is in the fourth position. The pink player, Retaliation from the Bahamas, is in the fifth position. I think I've played against him before. And then finally, C-Money, myself, Grandmaster level player from the United States, in the final position, the sixth position. So Simple World is an awful, awful map. And we are playing these awful, awful settings, which is progressive cards on this map. And white is already dead! So I didn't see if white had lost his cap. It didn't look like it, but red has taken it. Which is just mind-boggling to me. Pink could kill me if he wanted to. So red's already on 5 cards. I can't imagine this game taking very long. Pink employed the correct strategy. I should not have taken yellow's capital. Don't attack towards me. Perfect. Just attack there. Maybe take your bonus. Nope, doesn't even take his bonus. Perfect. So we don't attack towards him. So we don't want to show him where we are. Well, he knows... Actually, he might not even know where our capital is. So I'm going to add 4 here since we're hit... Or 5 here since we're hitting a 3. Then we'll add 2 over here. We lose 2. So we've got 2 11s. It's something. Red's going to be forced to trade in here. I don't think if I was pink I'd want to hit 2 11s. But he's probably going to hit this 3 next turn. Although, if yellow hits British Isles, he might leave it alone. Blue's going to keep attacking towards us. And he's also getting 7 a turn just like us. Because he's holding a bonus. We're holding 2 caps. He's holding a bonus. Red's going to be holding a bonus and 2 caps, I think. I think him and... I want to say red and white were both down here. Pink had some of this territory here. Now we have plenty of places to attack, which is nice. Because we aren't going to necessarily lose stuff. So red is our first to trade and gets the 4 trade. I'm not sure the right way to play this. I don't know. I think 2 caps is nice because you get the 2 extra troops, but... Red attacks out this way. Maybe there's a cap there that we can take a peek at, but I think it's more than likely... Yeah, does pink have this position, blue's in here, and then red's down here now? Uh-oh. Let me throw him some fisty bumps. I'll let you hold your bonus, dude. I don't have beef with you. Although... Are we sure this is yellow's last position? That's my question. I don't know that killing yellow is worth it. Because I don't know if pink took this. Right, I would kill yellow if I knew this was yellow's last spot. Because it set me in. Let's try it. This might be yellow's last spot. It's not yellow's last spot. Which means yellow's last spot. Yeah. Alright, that sets us in probably back-to-back turns now. China. Yeah, we definitely take China. Obviously, pink is way stronger than that. I don't think even with a trade that pink can kill us. So blue sets in here. Is he going to play for Africa? So we have the +5 of Asia. I doubt pink allows us to hold that. But we have 2 caps in there, so it's possible that we do. This is a weird game. I'd like to live longer. I killed yellow. This was a net positive, right? So these were both at 11. Well, not net positive in terms of the cards. Like, we'll reap the benefits of it on the next turn. Assuming we live, again. Pink could sack his game into us, but if pink sacks into us and gets a terrible roll on our capital, because this is the problem, we have 2 capitals, right? Pink sees that he's not gonna risk taking that. I don't think. Yeah, he's gonna hit me over here, which is the right play. We'll just have a trading zone. It makes sense. I'm not all that surprised by it. Now we have another trade. Middle East is one of our capitals, actually. Okay, that's beneficial as well. Don't have Russia anymore. Yeah, pink definitely will not let us hold this. Let me see. We'll fortify this back in, so we'll just go 7 and 7 on both of these spots. And I will keep taking this because the Bennett... Yeah, so we're 23 on both caps, so pink definitely can't kill us, and we have a guaranteed set on 3 because we have the Joker. This game might actually take a while because nobody's going to be able to make substantial moves on each other. Red and I actually might be at an advantage. Or no, red... No, blue... I don't... Who has the white cap? Maybe blue doesn't have a bonus down here. It's possible blue doesn't have a bonus down here. Because pink is getting 5, which makes sense. Red is getting 8. To me, that tells me... Oh, no. Australia's only a +1. All right, red has the white cap then. So red has the white cap. I've got the yellow cap. And I think if nobody holds bonuses, like blue's holding this bonus, pink is kind of out of luck here. Unless he tries to hold this bonus. Maybe he's nice to me and we both hold the bonuses, but I don't think he wants to lock his cap, right? So he gets the 15 trade. He theoretically could hit one of my caps, but I can probably kill him immediately after. Which I don't think he's going to want to risk. Like, if he risks taking a cap, I think he loses. Yeah, he's just going to keep hitting me in Russia. Which is no skin off my back. Is he going to try to split here? No. He just took a really long time deciding what he wanted to do. Which is fine. I'm not going to trade in here because I don't personally think I'm at risk of dying here. I think, like, if pink traded in, maybe he could do some hefty damage, but I don't think it's a real risk of dying. And then once I get the next trade, ideally without using the Joker, I should be okay. So red and blue have a trading zone. Pink and I have a trading zone. And pink has the ability to attack off, but he has no knowledge of the other players outside of what he's seen in kind of the logs in terms of who's died and how much everybody's getting per turn. So he'll keep breaking me because obviously he doesn't want me holding the +5. He's going to do it from the backside now. I think I hit blue next turn. I don't think it's worth me taking this back because I want to force pink to have to take in front of his capital. I could inadvertently card block pink. So let's put 4 and 3. And then let's attack down into here. Got our 29 caps. We get a dude. I think I have 3 dudes. I don't. I have to use the Joker. That stinks. So this is going to be a weird game. I don't know how this is going to play out. As the cards get bigger, the chance of me dying obviously decreases. I'm wondering if somebody is going to get bored and bought out. The size of this map certainly lends itself to that possibility. Or do we see red try to card block blue? I don't know. So unfortunately, the dude was the one thing I didn't want to get, and it's the one thing we got. Pink's going to have to attack down into this area. Pink could make a bold move on a capital here with the trade-in. That was really the only turn he could feasibly do that. All right. Now we get our trade-in. Unfortunately, Southeast Asia. Let's use North Africa. Unfortunately, we have to attack down this way. I will be attacking the... Let's just split these evenly. 15, 14. Blue's holding a 20 there. That is interesting. So he could card block red now if he wanted to, and I would certainly allow it. I don't know if these players are going to be knowledgeable enough to card block. I did get through all of the players. Okay. So a 59 here. I wonder if this attacks out and sits. I would leave it there. Yeah, no, I don't like that play. Blue wanted to take a peek at Pink's cap. I get it. So we have a set already, which is nice. Now, red's not on a trade. I could trade in and card block red. The issue is I don't know if these players would allow me to do that. Pink's forced to come off cap now. 106. Yeah, I think I trade in. The trades are high enough where I'm a little bit worried about him. $35 to make sure he can attack. All right, let's trade now. Middle East again. All right. I want 13, 16, and the rest here. This should force red off. If blue's cap is Andean states, red's card blocked. If not, red is forced to use one of these caps to attack blue. I don't think his cap is there if he's got this much here. I think his cap is nested back. Pink knows he can't feasibly card block me. Yeah, red's card skipping now. And if he did pull off cap, well, he can't pull off cap. He's literally just skipping. That's fine. I need Pink to trust me and not try to break it, though. Like, because Pink is now getting that bonus. He's actually getting more per turn than me. I didn't think it would be this easy to card block somebody on this map, I'm going to be honest. It is mind-blowing that blue is as strong as he is here. Oh my god. Oh, why would you spark that level of anger? Why did he do that? And Pink's probably on a trade. Dude, that is not smart. red pull off. Oh yeah, red pulls 30 off. No longer card blocked, which is totally fine. Pink's gonna get mad. At least that's what I would do. Full send it. Come on. Yes. Can he kill him? Alright, I mean, naturally, I want to take a peek. 38? What's up there? Just blue? Alright, that's fine. That is a tremendously weak capital now. He is on a trade, though. 45 trade. Is he going to go right back up because he just got whacked? Who would have thunk that this level of instigation would happen? Whack it. Whack his cap. Oh my god. He's dead. Pink's just... Yeah, Pink gets 3 cards now. Or red. No, red might kill him. Oh my goodness. And Pink trades in here. That was such a bad play by blue. Red's just going to kill blue, too. Oh my god, red didn't kill blue. So Pink kills blue and is in the driver's seat for the rest of this game. I mean, the time limit definitely doesn't matter. That's only 69 on the cap. And there goes blue. And there goes blue. There it is. Alright, a little late, but we got it. And he sets in off of that, so both these caps are going to be about 50 caps. He actually almost... Seems like he almost won that cap roll. I think opening up red here is smart. Because I don't know how I'm going to defeat Pink here. Oh, red took this cap. Red has this cap. I didn't even need to open him up. Interesting. So I'm kind of the odd man out right now. I wonder if Pink's just going to keep opening this and breaking him. Yep. Which might annoy red. Alright, well, maybe... I'm just not going to make it... I think these two are more likely to become enemies with each other. I'm just not going to... Not going to cause any issues here. Oh, tried to open him on the back door. This is going to be hard to win, though. That's the problem. So red's got 3 caps, so his caps will at least be likely easier to take. That attack is down. Is he just going to sit here? Because this is actually card block. I mean, I'm not going to let you hold Africa, bro. Yeah, red has no idea the concept of card blocking. So if we got a horse this time, we don't have to use our joker. Pink's probably just going to go in there and break again. Pink's on his set. So am I. No, I'm not going to bother. I don't know how to do this, man. That blue player making that decision when he did. Back-to-back games of me just having very unhelpful opponents in terms of turn order. I'm just in the completely wrong position for when these moves are made. I mean, bro, none of us are going to let you hold this. I actually think what I need to do is I need to try to snuff Pink out, but not with that trade. He should split here. He should card block red. Which it looks like he's trying to do. He left 4 there. Why would you leave 4 there if you were going to try to card block? Alright, let's try a play. That might anger him. I did it to try to open him up to red. And red just played right into it, because now if pink wants to make a move, he can come off and he can whack. And if he's got a set, he can whack even harder. That is not where you should be attacking from. That is not... I'm literally trying to help you... Alright, well that experiment failed, so... And 3 dudes. We gotta keep the Joker again. How long do we think we sit here until one of these two does something? Because blue, we had the benefit of blue being an instigator. But he made a fatal error of sacking on a guy who had a bunch of cards. Especially because red didn't kill... I still don't know why red didn't kill blue. You saw his cap with nothing. Why didn't you kill him? I have no idea. Alright. We got 41 on each. Let's do that. Red's on a set, so there's no point in hitting him. Man, that could have played out completely differently if pink didn't set off of blue a second time. He's gonna break me here too, isn't he? Yeah. This guy is wild. But maybe that'll be just the amount of anger we needed. Red player makes a weird move. I'm virtually impossible to card block here. And still have somebody else take cards. Red is card blockable. And pink and I could trade off each other, but I don't think that's going to happen. Red does seem like an instigator, though, which is beneficial to us. He'll come through. Does he sit there? Yeah. Yep. And pink and I can trade off each other now. Maybe pink realizes that. I'll let him hold Europe. I don't care. Red's going to pull a bunch up. No, red doesn't even pull a bunch off cap here. Doesn't have a set either. So pink and I will keep trading up here, which is good for us because red's arguably in a better position. And then you just leave it there. Bring that 3 back to cap. Perfect. Oh, he's starting to place troops out here. I hope you know that Pink can just fortify stuff out. Oh no. So scary. 80 troops. Wow, man. Yeah, he's just going to whack it. He's 0% rolling it. I'll do the same. I don't want him to be the only one spending troops. Yeah, he's trusting that I'm going to 0% roll this for him, I think. Did I get a dude? I did get a dude. I love how it force trades the Joker. Gotta help him out, man. He shouldn't be the only one bearing the burden of that attack. And he fails. Nice. So that's 80 troops down from red. Probably pulled off entirely from one of his caps. So we both lose quite a bit there. Because Pink had like a 50. What did he start with? Just 50 there? 54. I had like 530 or 330 here or so. Let's go 64 here. Actually, I'm going to go like 70 here. 75. Yeah, they're still not even. Pink is definitely weaker than me, but obviously on a trade after me. If we get a horse here, we don't have to force trade the Joker. Does he go straight to fortify phase again? He does. We get more stuff off of one of the capitals. Pink will whack it. I will whack it. Pink's actually trade. Oh, okay. I don't want to be the one to expend everything here, but Pink also just trades in, so. Does all of it go here? He might expect me to take half the burden again, which I could totally understand. It's taking too long to 0% roll this. Yeah, I mean, he just committed over 100 troops to that, so. $700 even. Actually lost troops on that. Is red botted? Red's botted! Hey, look at that. And we have a regular set, so we can go steal one of his capitals. Oh. Maybe not that one. I have to go to the left. Now, Pink's got a decision to make here. Does he go try to take a cap? Does he just hit me? So I think there's 3 caps in a row here, so I don't actually even need to defend one of them. Alright, now we see what happens. Because this is just going to likely start whacking through Pink. That's nice. So Pink has to hit this. Probably with a trade in. And I don't have to remove any of it, right? I can just hit up here. So I get the benefit of knowing where it fortified to. He attacks off cap with everything he's got. Which is a lot. He could potentially take these caps in here if he wanted to. It'd weaken him quite a bit. Yeah, he's gonna take one of them. Maybe both of them. And he lost 232 on that. And now he's got a split. I still haven't used my Joker. But I wonder, he probably keeps this one stronger, I would think. 496 on it. 254. See, that one's actually stronger. Interesting. He's not on a trade here. And his attacks are once again into some beef. Does fortify in front of me there. But it theoretically should go up this way, right? I hope. I don't want it to go left, but that might be where it chooses. Oh, not yet. Yeah, not at all. Alright, so Pink's got to take some meat off the bone here. Some meat that we don't have to take, at least not yet. So we're sitting on 4 caps, he's on 2, and he has to hit the bot. Is it, he's going to hit it here in Central Africa? Is that the weakest spot? Yeah, 41 he loses. That's a beefy amount. It is pretty beefy. Once again, I don't want to use my set. We'll go up here, just make it a little bit more difficult for him if he does get a set to hurt me. And we got another Joker. Oh boy. Okay. That is big. So this will come hit me. Oh no, it took back on the same spot. Alright, so Pink's forced to hit the bot again. This is actually super good for me. What are trades? Trades are 145. 145 hits it and loses 25 again. Alright, now I'm forced to hit it though. And it moves after me though, so it'll seal the gap that we just made most likely. Or I'll hit it down here. Pink's there. kill it for 3 cards. If it was on 4 cards, I'd kill it. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up pink for 1 turn. Because I want him to potentially get aggressive here. Or it's possible that the bot actually hits that spot. That's also what I'm hoping. Oh, trades in again. It'll probably seal the gap again. I was hoping it got to 4 cards, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm on 5 cards. I don't have a regular trade, so we have to use one of the jokers. That's going to attack up this way. Oh no, it attacked him to the left here, and it's going to go up this way. Okay. Alright, so pink has to exhaust some stuff again. That's delightful. Back-to-back trades, we could potentially take this. Alright, so he just hit it over here in British Isles. I'm going to have to hit it too, but I hit it on a 35 here. So I'm going to start fortifying this cap up. I'm going to put all of this here. This is not a guaranteed take, right? 91%. Not going to bother trying that. The benefit here is that red should seal this gap once again. Wanting to stay next to the caps. I mean, if it comes in here, that's fine. That's going to come back this way. It might attack me now. That's going to fill this gap. It's getting weaker up here, right? So it's not great. It actually opens up his backside as well. So we have another set in if we need it. But because of how weak red is in here, I might not actually need it. I only want to kill red if it's profitable. So we're sitting on 160 trade-in. We don't know what's here. We do know that the bot is mostly in this region in terms of strength. So I want to give the big stack spots to move. So I think I hit the 12 here. And everything he committed went onto this. So I'm hoping the 61 attacks up. That's the goal here. We have a full regular trade. So the full regular trade to kill the bot and then have it removed might be worth it. And then I'm going to have a guaranteed bonus. I mean, it's only a +1, but it's more than what he's got. So I think exhausting troops for the bonus. Theoretically, I should win. He's not going to be able to card block me. Alright, yeah, we kill the bot for the 3 cards. It'll set us in by default on the next turn with the Joker that we have. Let's do that. And then we'll just be able to beat him on raw strength. Which I have about 140 more than him. Almost need to force him. Almost need to force him to hit a cap here. But I think just get this to 200 just to make it like costly. Can't tell if this is like an attempt to card block me. I guess theoretically he could. Prefer to not have to use that, but... That's fine. Good luck with that, buddy. I was gonna say, you might as well sack it all into me. It's an interesting strategy for sure. 175. Be better on this one here. We got another regular set. He gets his 175. He could take these caps if he wanted to, but then he's got to try to defend all of them. And I can do the exact same thing he's trying to do to me here. Game's not over, by any means. And the more he leaves out here, the more likely he can take this cap. Go for it, goofball. Oh, well, he accidentally opened that. That's funny. All right. I would love to take this. Alrighty. We'll have a set on 3 again. Weird game, man. Come on, lock your caps. Nope. All right. I'm going to lock this cap to take that cap. If he trades on 3, he tries to remove this. Yeah, nice. Probably tries to remove my 46 here. Perfect. Maybe he'll fortify it over to this 409, and then I just come in and take this one. It's going to be a little harder if he puts it on here. I mean, buddy, you're not even card blocking me right now. When he took this earlier, it was bad. If he only had this one, this would be so easy. Buddy, what are you doing? I'm not even incentivized to trade right now. And now he knows I'm on a set, so his little blocks are totally useless. Now I have a dude set, so I've got back-to-back sets. I might be able to take one of these caps, like, pretty aggressively here. That one's the weaker one. Dude trade. Western Honest. That's a great roll. That's such a good roll. Oh my god, that was such a good roll. We got another Joker. If he trades now, he loses. Yeah. Or alternatively, he tries to take my cap. No, he doesn't try to take my cap. It's possible he might go for a cap here. I don't want to open this because I want to make him hit the China cap because it's easier to card block him. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to gain one more card. I'm going to get a little bit cautious here. I'm going to assume he's on a set. I'm going to put this here to force him to have to hit a stronger cap if he wants a cap. Puts it all there, as expected. Does he try to take this? Because he loses if he does. Oh, that was a terrible roll. Good game. Good game. Well played. Oh, boy, he got an awful roll. I got a great roll. Like, look at the roll I got on his cap here. I went 906 on 459, and I positive rolled that. You should never get a roll that good, man. You should never get a roll that good in this game. Alright, well, since we know he's got nothing left, because since he just used everything, he bought it out at the end. Come on, finish the game. Finish the game. That's lame. That's lame. I don't like that at all. I don't think he actually botted, but... Or I do think he botted, but because it was so late in the turn, it's not going to count it. Because he actually actioned stuff. We're going to trade in both Jokers for fun. And let's run the World Dom table here. Why not? Good game. Well played and good luck. We'll give him the thumbs up as well. Yeah. And we just won the most scuffed Capitals game you have ever seen. An hour later, but we got through it. Excuse me, that will be muted. You will not even have heard, you won't even know what I'm talking about. You'll just see me moving on the screen. Alright, let's check ranks. I believe, yeah, Retaliation was a Grandmaster. Okay, this is a player we have played before. I know we've played him before. Grandmaster level player. Everybody else beginners. Not surprised by that. He was obviously quite good. Understood the assignment with the card block. That is that. If you got into this point, I am going to fast forward through Red's tomfoolery there. So you'll notice that has been sped up. But other than that, everything should be intact in terms of how this game played out. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed, hit that like button down below. The support is much appreciated, helps out with the algorithm, and greatly helps grow my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and comment down below what you thought about this one. If you want to catch a video that YouTube recommends for you, it's right here above my head. The subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. As always, everybody, I have been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace!